from Herriman High School at Salt Lake Academy, taking on Herriman. Salt Lake Academy in white and Herriman in navy blue. Ball at the feet now of Gerald. Gerald fakes a move in the middle. He's able to get through. Moving the ball over the far left side, looking for Harper. Harper playing on the wing, gets the ball back over to Gerald. Gerald plays the ball back over to Parker. Parker's able to take a couple of touches, swinging it over to the far right-hand side over to Brock. Brock keeps it on the ground over to Tyson. Tyson is dispossessed, recovered by Herriman. Herriman playing the ball back in the middle. Ball coming back and forth. RJ almost trying to get in on it. Ball recovered by the Herriman defensive line, and they play it over to the far right-hand side. The top of their the bottom of their middle third, kicking the ball up on the far right-hand side. It's headed back. Hassan is able to get that ball out. He was challenged, and then finally cleared out there by Jose, headed down by Herriman. Herriman is able to, nice touch there, bring that ball down and recover the ball. They set the ball back all the way back to Zack. Zack plays the ball on the right-hand side, and it goes over to the far right, completing a pass. Ball intercepted there by Tyler. His pass is intercepted by Blue. Blue swings the ball over to the far left-hand side. They're completing the pass to the top of the attacking third on the right-hand side, playing it on the left. Ball being controlled by Herriman for the moment. Left-footed cross in, headed up by the defensive line. Ball brought down by Herriman. Herriman swings the ball further left. Hassan challenging. Herriman comes up with it just outside the box. They cross it over the far side. It's going to be too much, and it will be white throw-in at the bottom of their defensive third on the left-hand side. Parker looks to throw the ball in down the line, tries to get it to Tyler. Tyler's chested down. It will be picked up by Blue. Blue passing the ball around over to the right-hand side now, just past midfield, and is stuffed by RJ. It'll be Blue throw-in. For the viewers, we are looking at the red lines. That is the out of bounds. Herriman throws the ball in front of the SLA bench down the right line. Parker is able to get ahead on it first, and Jose, I believe, was able to get that, and an aerial kick by Herriman. It will be SLA throw-in. That ball goes over the fence there. It will delay the game slightly. Herriman has not had the season that they had been hoping for earlier, and tonight is the final game of the regular season. Salt Lake Academy, division champs for Division II of Utah, and they're playing for home field advantage throughout the playoffs tonight. Ball played back by Herriman, gets the ball over to Zack, challenged there by RJ, brought down by Tyson. Tyson is able to get the ball a little bit heavy to Gerald. Gerald, his pass is intercepted but recovered by Gerald. Coincidentally, ball now at the feet of Tyler. Tyler toes it up and looking for Alec, and it will be Herriman. And Parker gets that ball to Jose. Jose challenging for that ball, having trouble getting through. Ball deflected, and it's Herriman who's going to come up with it at the top right corner of the box. Jose sticking with him. Herriman turning the ball around and is snatched up by Parker. Parker plays it wide left over to Harper. Harper to RJ. RJ, one touch to Harper, who was able to keep it in bounds, and kicked out by Herriman just past midfield. It will be the Griffins at the top of their middle third on the left-hand side, who will be and throwing the ball in. It looks like Parker throws the ball in over to Tyler. Tyler, one touch intended for Harper. Harper's able to get it close to the top of the box, gives it over to Alec, to Tyson. Tyson back in the center over to Harper. Harper looking for help. Plays the ball back over to Hassan. Hassan, one touch over the right over to Tyson. Tyson plays it back over to Hassan. Hassan swings the ball into the box. He's got RJ just outside working the line. Chips in and scooped up by Zack. And Herriman is able to deflect the shot on goal by RJ. Ball now at the feet of the midfield for Herriman. Herriman lobs that ball, switches the field to the left-hand side, and it is Hassan who gets the first toe on it. It's going to bounce out of bounds. It will be Herriman throw in at the bottom of their middle third on the left-hand side. Herriman throws the ball down the line. Alec is able to get that ball and heads it out of bounds. It'll be another Herriman throw in farther down the line, and Brock kicks that one. It is challenged there, brought down by Tyson. It will be recovered by Gerald. Gerald gets the ball over to Parker, a little bit out of his reach, but Parker has time to recover, lays the ball back over to Gerald. Gerald with a fake pass, moving the ball past midfield on the left over to Harper. Harper tries to sneak that ball over to RJ, but it's cleared out by Herriman. Parker gets the ball over to Alec. Alec to Jose. Jose swings the ball wider right over to Brock. Brock at midfield, playing the ball on the right-hand side to Tyson. Tyson somehow comes up with the ball, loses it, and Herriman now on the left-hand side approaching midfield. They play a through ball, and Brock will snatch that one out of the defensive territory, and it is RJ working in the attacking third on the right-hand side, moving the ball against the line, shimmies over to the right, looking for the cross, gets the cross off, and unable to connect. That ball is going to roll out of bounds, and the call is goal kick in favor of Herriman. Zack puts the ball on the ground on the right-hand side. Herriman moving at the bottom of their middle third, circles the ball back and gives it back to their center back on the right-hand side. Long pass down the middle, going to the left. They're able to connect, headed up by Brock, and it will be Tyson who's there to shield and cover that ball up. And a foul called against Herriman. It will be a free kick for the Griffins. Hassan gives a signal, right-footed kick, keeps it on the right-hand side, chested up by RJ to Tyson. Tyson breaking a couple of tackles, bringing the ball in the middle of the pitch, still with the ball. At the top of the box on the right-hand side, dekes the keeper and shanked it in, but blocked at the goal line by the defenseman. Nice display of athleticism. Tyson robbed of a goal at the last moment. It will be a corner kick for the Griffins. The ref stops the clock. Looks like there's a bit of jarring in the middle of the box. And the ref having some words with a couple of players. Can't tell if it was words spoken to the Griffins or to Herriman. Either way, ref gives the whistle. Tyson gives the signal, runs up, right-footed kick. It's going to go to the far side post. Punched out by Zack, kicked up higher by Herriman. Blue. Alec brings it down. It's cleared out by Blue. Blue. No, it'll be Parker. Gets the ball back over to Jose. Jose in trouble. Jose sliding through, somehow gets the ball, and a foul called against Brock, pushing from behind. Herriman puts the ball in quickly, brought down. Herriman in the attacking zone, just outside the box. Brought down by Tyler and clears it out. And that ball is going to roll all the way over to Zack. And Zack brings it back in the box and picks it up. Drop kick. Harper gets a toe on it. It looks like it's going to be recovered. No, by Tyler. Tyler plays the ball back over to Parker. Parker, left-footed pass down the left wing intended for RJ. RJ's able to touch it. And Alec running to get it, but unable to get there before it rolls out of bounds. It'll be Blue throw-in. at the top of their defensive third on the right-hand side. Ball thrown down the line, brought down. Nice touch there by Blue. Ball played into the center. Blue gets there first. Center back for Blue, moving the ball up at the bottom of the middle third. Ball just a few yards before midfield, played over to the far right-hand side for Blue. Blue past midfield on the right in front of the white bench, makes a couple of passes. Alec is able to cut off the pass and play it back all the way over to Bryson. Bryson is able to slow the ball down with his right foot and does a long kick with his right, putting it up the center, trying to get over to RJ. It gets past him. Blue will recover, and they reset all the way back over to Zack, who's a few yards outside of his box. Played over to the left-hand side for Herriman. Herriman keeps it on the left, pass intercepted there by Gerald. Gerald brings the ball in the center, gives it one touch there from Alec to Tyler. Tyler to RJ. RJ moving the right-hand side just 17, 15, just by the goal line, and goes off of his back heel, and the call is white throw-in by the corner flag. So Tyson will be throwing this one in. Essentially a corner. Here's the throw. Up high into the center of the box, headed out by Blue, brought down. Blue is able to get it out of their defensive third, kicked up high, and it is Harper who comes down with the ball. Harper plays it over to the right-hand side, looking for a streaking Tyson. Tyson shoots, and it just goes wide left. It'll be goal kick for Herriman. Right-footed kick over to the left-hand side, and it goes out of bounds. It will be white throw-in at the top of their middle third on the right-hand side. Hassan picks up the ball, throws it down over to RJ. RJ gets it to Tyson. Tyson has to lay it off back over to Hassan. SLA now with control of the ball over to Alec in the middle. Alec lays it back off over to Hassan on the right. Hassan takes a few steps up, plays it over to Tyson. Tyson against the right line, cutting back into the center. Tyson using his body, getting through, no foul called. And it is Tyler now who's trying to put some pressure on Blue. Hassan with the stop. And Tyson using his body, cutting off the angle. And Tyson is tripped up in a foul at midfield. At the top of the middle third for SLA, this will be a free kick. On the pitch, it's at the 23-yard line. So this will be 33 yards out, slightly on the right-hand side. Parker will be going over to take the kick. Parker gives the signal, lobs the ball up, headed down by Blue. Blue plays it down on the left-hand side. They're able to connect a pass, headed back up, and Jose is hustling to get that ball back over to Brock. Brock over to Alec. Alec in trouble. Blue gains possession of the ball, and just as I say that, it was flicked out of bounds. It will be white throw-in at midfield on the right-hand side. Hassan throws the ball in the center over to Tyler. Tyler chests it, brings it down in traffic, dislodged, recovered by Blue. And that is Jose with the tackle over to Tyler. Tyler lays it up on the right-hand side to Tyson, who's got space and room inside the attacking third. About 15 yards out, looking to cross over. Shimmies to his left, then to the right. Looks to cross. He unable to connect with his players. The ball rolls just outside by the corner flag, and the call is Blue throw-in. Ball thrown down the right-hand side of the line, over Parker's head, recovered by Jose. Jose over to Brock, who's at midfield. Brock on the ground to Gerald. Gerald at midfield, streaking through. Intended for Alec, I believe, unable to connect. And it will be goal kick, ball left-footed by Zack all the way up to midfield. Parker gets a head on it, and it is rolls out of bounds, and the call is blue thrown at midfield on the right-hand side. The Herriman Mustangs throw the ball down the right-hand line, headed down by Jose, recovered by Blue. Blue switches the field over to the left. Nice touch there, but it's cleared out by Hassan. Ball gets over to Harper. Harper with a man coming from behind, tried to get it over to Alec, intercepted by Blue. Blue lays it off and it rolls out of bounds. It'll be White throwing in front of their own bench. Parker looking to take the throw in. Ball thrown into Alec. Alec plays the ball back. Ball played up farther, intended for RJ, not there. RJ now streaking in, and Tyson is going in to intercept the ball, but it's cleared out by Zack. Tyler brings the ball down. Blue will recover and get to it first. Gerald hustling and challenging for the ball. Blue now on the left-hand side. They break through, and Brock is able to clear that ball out. Tyson, first man on the ball. Blue recovers, though. Blue lays it off over on the left. Now Blue at the top of their middle third. They get the ball. Jose knocks it away, and RJ gets a toe on it, but it'll be Herriman who brings the ball down and settles it down and brings it over the right-hand side a few yards before midfield. Ball played up. Jose challenging Parker. Gets the ball. Accidentally hit Harper, and it goes off of Harper. It'll be Blue throw-in in front of the white bench. Ball thrown in. Tyler challenging for the ball. Tyler somehow gets that tackle over to Jose, and a foul called against Herriman. It will be free kick for White. Ball played softly over to the right-hand side over to Brock. Brock about 30 yards out, gets the ball over to Tyson on the right-hand side. Tyson brings it into the center, lays it off over to the back left-hand side over to Jose. Jose bringing the ball up, crossing midfield, plays it over on the left-hand side over to Harper. Harper plays it back to Jose. Jose in the middle to Tyler. Tyler is able to settle the ball down, trying to cut through, gets a man over to Harper. Harper nutmegs a player, gets it over to Tyler. Tyler with his right foot. A little bit too heavy on that one, and it will be goal kick for Herriman. Right-footed kick over to the left-hand side. Tyson brings that ball down, cuts more into the center. Dispossessed. Blue gets the ball. Hassan is able to touch it, and the call is White throw-in at midfield. Hassan throws the ball into the center, headed away by Blue. Harper is able to get there first. Harper looking for some help, lays it off, intended for Tyson. Blue gets there first. Somehow Tyler gets the ball. Tyler beats his man, shoots, blocked by the feet of the defensive line, and Blue plays the ball over to the right-hand side. Parker on defense, ball chipped up down the right. Jose gets there and plays the ball back over to Brock. Brock with time and space a few yards before midfield, plays a right-footed pass up over the middle to RJ. RJ to Tyson. Tyson trying to get over to Tyler. Intercepted, and it will be Blue now with control of the ball at the bottom of their middle third on the right-hand side. Harper trying to get in on it, and a 1-2 pass by Herriman brings them across midfield on the right-hand side. Harper streaking down and is able to dislodge the ball from behind. Harper then plays the ball into the box over to Bryson. Bryson with trouble clears the ball out over the right-hand side, trying to get over to Tyson. Blue comes from behind and kicks that ball out of bounds. It'll be white throw-in about 5 or 7 yards before midfield. Hassan throws the ball in down the right-hand line, brought down by Tyson, and a foul throw called. It will be blue throw-in. Blue throws the ball down the line. Gerald on defense, kept in bounds. Alec gets a toe on it. Blue will recover, dislodge. It's anybody's ball. Blue gets there first, and they reset back over to Zack. Zack plays it over to the right center back, who's got a bit of space. Harper coming in to challenge on the right-hand side now. Blue then clears the ball down the right lane. Brock will be there. He plays it softly back over to Bryson. The Herriman offense lays off while Bryson kicks the ball up to midfield. Ball brought down by Blue. Gerald chasing the ball down. Blue gets there first on the left-hand side of the top of their middle third, kicking the ball in, headed up by Brock to Alec. Blue will recover the top left side of the box. Inside the box now, sliding in is Brock, who kicks it, and it is touched by the Herriman player. The call is goal kick for white. And it looks like a couple of substitutes for SLA. Alec coming off and RJ coming off. And it is Ryder coming on. Bryson brings the ball over to the right-hand side, over to Brock. Brock right-footed to Tyson. Tyson in traffic is able to bring the ball into the center. All ball called, no foul. It'll be Tyler who gets there to pick it up. Tyler to Jose. Jose feigns a pass, right-footed down the left-hand side, looking for a streaking Parker. Brings it up over the center, over to Harper. Towed up and jumping save by Zack. It will be a drop kick here in just a moment. Right-footed kick on the left-hand side over the head of Hassan. Brock will ensure that that ball rolls out of bounds, and Hassan will be throwing the ball in. Hassan to Tyler. Tyler, heavy touch, and it rolls out of bounds. It'll be blue throw in at midfield. Ball thrown in quickly. Blue looking for different options, playing it up the center, deflected, and it is going to be Brock who gets there first. He kicks it up into the center over the head of the defensive player. He heads it back over to Zack. Zack thighs it down and then picks it up, rolls it out over the left-hand side. Herriman bringing the ball out of their bottom third on the left, now to the middle third, beats his man Hassan with a stop, gets past, now Hassan hustling back. Herriman on the attacking third, playing it on the left-hand side, 20 yards out, fake pass. Tyson somehow dislodges the ball, settles the ball down, tries to cross it in the center. It will be Herriman who picks it up. Herriman with control in the attacking half, playing it on the right-hand side. Ball crossed over, looking, and a offsides call, or sorry, a out-of-bounds call by the linesman. And it will be Parker who throws the ball in down the left-hand side, bouncing over the heads, and it will roll out of bounds. It looks like it will be white throwing. Parker waits to throw the ball impatiently, headed out by Blue. It will be another white throw-in. Parker gives the ball over to Ryder. Ryder takes several paces back. He's going to heave this one into the box. Ryder up high, inside the box, headed down. Brought down by Gerald. Gerald turning to his left, gets it over to Harper. Harper shoots, blocked by the defensive line. Tyler gets the ball and it is cleared out, and the call is white throw-in. Herriman's defense has been amazing inside the box so far this half. Ryder again looking to throw the ball in. Heaves it up high. Over, and Tyson trying to get it. Zack trying to bat it away, and it rolls out the baseline. It'll be goal. And the ref calls it a corner kick. So it'll be corner kick is the call, I believe. After Zack punched it, it rolled out of bounds. Tyson gives the signal. Runs up to the right side. It's going to go far. Unable to connect. Ryder. No, that's Henry sliding, keeping it inbounds. Henry in trouble, cuts back, looking for some help. Gets the ball over to Ryder. Ryder shoots into the center, and it'll be scooped up by Zack. It goes just right of the right pole for Herriman. Zack rolls the ball out over on the right-hand side, and they elect to kick it back over to Zack in the goal. Harper challenging, ball cleared over to the left-hand side. Herriman is able to bring it down and keep it in bounds. Tyson challenging, and Blue will emerge with the ball at the bottom of their middle third on the left-hand side. Ball played back again. Herriman at the same spot, lobbed up in the middle, brought down. Hassan gets a toe on it, headed by Tyson, then by Herriman. Herriman's striker gets a toe, and then headed up by Parker. And then Herriman's midfield is able to get some foot on it. Brought down and centered there. Swung over to the left-hand side. Hassan on defense. Herriman, and a foul, or a whistle by the ref. So it'll be a free kick awarded to Herriman. This one almost directly in the center, about 38 yards out. A three-man wall for the Griffins. Signal, run up, right-footed kick, chipped up high, and scooped up by Bryson, a yard or two in front of the box. Bryson heaves it over to the left-hand side, looking for Henry. Henry with his right foot swings it over farther. He's got Tyler just outside the box, and it's scooped up by the keeper, Zack, who has been extremely busy this half. Herriman bringing the ball up. Hassan heads the ball over to Tyson. Tyson to Hassan, and it's kicked out of bounds. The call is white thrown in front of the blue bench. And it looks like Ryder will be throwing the ball in. Ryder throws it down the right-hand line to Tyson. Tyson beats his man inside the box, puts it over the center, and unable to connect with Tyler. Cleared out by Blue. Ryder trying to challenge for the ball. Blue gets it on the left, and it will roll out of bounds. It'll be white throw in a few yards before midfield on the right-hand side. Hassan throws the ball in to Ryder. Heavy touch, though. It'll be Blue throw-in. Herriman taking a moment to make a few substitutes. Blue throws the ball in. and chips it up over the left, headed by Ryder. Goes over the head of Harper. Gerald streaking in, but beaten by Blue. Blue keeps it in bounds on the left-hand side. Brock chips the ball up. Tyson, intended for Gerald, wasn't there, weren't on the same page, and it will be Hassan throwing the ball in. And it looks like there's going to be a couple of substitutes for SLA. RJ coming on, and Jett coming on, Harper coming off, and Jose coming off. Hassan throwing the ball into the attacking third to Tyson. Tyson chips the ball up. Blue gets there. RJ flicks the ball over to Tyler. Headed down by Blue. RJ will recover. He lays it back off over to Jett. Jett over to Ryder. Ryder kicks the ball over the right-hand side. It's too heavy, and Zack will pick it up a few yards outside of his 6-yard box. Drop kicked. Stopped by Ryder just before midfield, brought down by Blue. Blue controlling the ball from their defensive third, playing the ball back over to Zack. Zack a yard outside of his box on the left-hand side, clears it to the center back on the right. Now the ball over on the right-hand side of the bottom of their middle third, cleared past midfield to a running through ball there, and Blue is able to connect. Challenge there by Henry with the tackle. Henry shielding the ball, and a foul called against Herriman. It will be a free kick at midfield for the Griffins. Ball played on the ground over to Tyler. Tyler dispossessed. Blue will recover. Picked up by RJ after Ryder. Oh, and the through ball blocked by Herriman and cleared out over the right-hand side. Herriman is able to stop it from going out of bounds. Parker challenging for the ball. The call is white throw-in. Parker quickly throwing the ball over to RJ. RJ chesting the ball down. He's able to settle it out by against the left line. Using his right foot, cuts back on the inside, dispossessed real quick. RJ using his muscle, and a foul called against Herriman. It will be a free kick about 6 yards out on the far left-hand side for the Griffins. It looks like Henry will be behind the ball. Henry from about 10 yards out and 9 yards out. On the far left-hand side, here comes the kick, left-footed, bending it over, and almost able to connect with Jett. It results in a goal kick for Herriman Mustangs. Right-footed kick to the left-hand side. Tyson is able to connect. Ryder, no, that's RJ gets to the ball. Picked up by Tyler. Tyler over to RJ. RJ inside the box, and it's kicked out of bounds. The call is corner kick. And it looks like the Griffins are going to make a couple of subs. Number 11 coming on, and 15 coming off, number 8 coming on, and Tyson coming off. So Henry on the right-hand side looking to take the corner kick, plays it short over to Ryder. Ryder back over to Henry. Henry just outside the box, moves to the left-hand side, about 10 yards outside the box now. Plays it farther back over to Parker. Parker to Henry. Henry plays the ball back over to Gerald. Gerald then kicks the ball up high into the box, headed to the left-hand side for Herriman. And it'll be Ryder using his body. Henry cleared out by blue off of the cheek of a Herriman player. It'll be white throw-in at the top of their attacking third on the right-hand side. Ball thrown up high, looking for Tyler. Tyler one-on-one with the keeper, heads the ball to the left-hand side. And Zack with an amazing dive to the right. Herriman bringing the ball up, switching it over into the middle of the left-hand side, connecting with a pass. Parker challenging. Now it's Herriman in the attacking third. Parker just outside the box, and a penalty will be awarded for Herriman. Oh, the call was goal kick. Herriman thought they were awarded a PK. The fans not happy. Ball played over to Bryson. Bryson at the 6-yard line. Takes a couple of steps forward with his right foot, swings it over to the far left-hand side, brought down by Herriman. Herriman with some ambition. Sliding tackle there by Ryder, kicks it out of bounds. It'll be blue throw in. Herriman building on some momentum, being able to thwart every attack so far by the Griffins. Blue throws the ball down the right-hand side, brought down inside the box. Gerald shielding the ball and is going to let it roll out of bounds. It'll be Griffin goal kick. Bryson will place the ball at the top right corner of the 6-yard box and tells his team to go deep. With his right foot, he kicks the ball up the right channel. It's headed up in the center. Parker gets a head down on it. Blue swarming around the ball, and a foul called against Parker. His second foul in as many minutes. Blue, left-footed kick, bending over to the far left-hand side, headed up, and picked up by Bryson. Bryson lobs the ball up real high, brought down by number 11. Blue will get there first, and it rolls out of bounds. It will be, oh, that was Fusa with a nice touch there. Ball thrown in by Ryder, and a foul called against Blue. Sorry, that was thrown in by Parker to Ryder. And this will be Parker from about 33 yards out on the right-hand side. 32 yards out, right foot. Ball swung over to the far left-hand side and scooped up by Zack, who has had an amazing night inside the box. Left-footed kick over to the right-hand side. Centered, headed down by Gerald. It'll be scooped up by Henry. Henry to Jett. Jett circles the ball around, lays it back over to Gerald. Gerald back over to Jett in the midfield. Jett over to Brock. Brock a few yards before midfield, chips the ball up on the right-hand side, looking for a runner. No one there, and Zack will bring that ball down unchallenged. Just over 90 seconds left in the first half. The score tied 0-0. Ball drop kicked by Zack over to the left-hand side. And it is Ryder and Parker who are on defense. Herriman comes up with the ball. Ball swung over to the far back end, back over to Zack. Ball kicked over to the left-hand side and kept inbounds by Blue. Parker gets the ball, dispossessed. Brock gets a toe on it. Tyler gets the ball, and it will roll out of bounds. It will be Blue throw-in. Blue throws the ball down the left-hand side. Parker on defense. He kicks it out of bounds. It will be Blue throw-in. Ball thrown in back to the other side, about 30 some odd yards out. Kicked up, challenge, and almost connected. Bryson giving a last few seconds command, kicks that ball up high, up center, brought down by RJ. RJ looking to turn, lays it off over to Tyler. Tyler cutting back over to the right-hand side, just under 20 seconds left. Tyler plays it over to Henry. Henry gets the ball back over to Gerald. Gerald, no, tackled away. And it is Jett who clears the ball out over the far side. That ball will roll out of bounds, and that is halftime. The score, 0-0.